rockstars and metalheads, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be doing a Breyer Horse Collection Tour, because I mean, I did a Schleich Barn Tour, so we might as well do a Breyer Horse Collection Tour. Let's do it. As you can see, we clearly have a lot. Not that though, that's not Breyer, that's just random shit I found. Okie dokie, we're going to start right here, and, well, we have an extra trough, that's cool. But we have this girl, I don't know her name, because she's not mine, she's my sister's, but she's holding a pitchfork and a shovel. We've got 3 barrels from the barrel racing set, and sitting on them is Austin, our cowboy, and he's a cool dude. Sorry, I burped, gross. I got 2 doggies right here. His name's Carmel, this one. This is my sister's though, but I have no clue what breed he is. With the kind of stripes on his butt and his tail. I do know this breed though. That's a collar dog, and her name's Lassie. And she's cute. And then we got Taylor, our other Western rider. She does a barrel racing. Then we have a Fallon Taylor barrel racing saddle with the barrel racing saddle pad. Extra saddles back there. A wrapper because I'm disgusting. We've got a classic Western saddle on a classic Western saddle pad. An English saddle on an English saddle pad, and a blanket. We have a bag full of halters, purple, pink, and blue. We have a tote with fly spray in it, and I don't know what that is, like a bottle. And then another tote. We have another silver water trough with, but we put hay in it, so it's a hay trough now. A basket full of apples, a yellow trough with grain in it, a blue bucket, and then 2 wooden fences. Yeah, and that's right here. Okay, now for the cool stuff. We're gonna start right here. Now, I'm an old collector, like early 2010s collector, and this is Aubrey. That's her name. That's what the Breyer named her. And she is one of the pony gals. They don't make these anymore, sadly. And she had a brush come with her, but I lost it. Anyways, her name's Aubrey. She is a Bella mare with no markings. She's white, by the way. I mean, technically she's gray, but to me she's white. And a snip on her nose. And I really wish she had molded hair, because, as you can see, she's having a crazy hair day. But, if I had a brush, then maybe I wouldn't be. But of course, I lost her brush, because I'm that kind of a person. Anyways, that's Aubrey. It's Sitka, and this came from the Clouds Encore Classic set. And Sitka in real life is a blue roan Mustang mare with a blaze down her face and no markings. But I have her as a Shetland pony, because, I mean, look how small she is. Like, she's tiny. She's just not fat enough, but I mean, I have her as a little shetty because she's super cute. And she's just eating. This is Dirt, and he is a rearing silver Mustang stallion. Silver Bay Mustang stallion. Really, this is actually a chocolate palomino, so they got that wrong. But I have him as a Shinkatik because he's small. But yeah, he is a chocolate palomino with a stocking on his front, right, and on his back legs, and then a bald face. That kind of reminds me of a paint, but he's not a paint, he's not a pinto, whatever. He's cute, and I named him Dirt, because not only can he look like he's he looks like he's rearing, because that's his pose, but if you lay him on his back, he looks like he's rolling, and you can roll him in dirt, and that's why I named him that. Then we have, another horse from the Clouds Encore Classic set, and this is Feldspar, and in real life, she is a Grullo Mustang mare with a blaze on her face and no feet markings, but I renamed her Yasmin because I thought the name was fitting. But yes, she's beautiful, and she's one of my faves. I mean, look how pretty she is. Then we have Speckles, and you see why I named him that, because he's a flea-bitten gray Arabian stallion. And the one thing I don't like about this Arabian is that he looks like he's been overbred. Look at that overbred face. Poor Speckles. You look like you can't breathe, buddy. I can't breathe at all. Then we have American Pharaoh, and he is a real horse based off a real horse, and he was the 2015 Triple Crown winner. And he is a bay thoroughbred stallion with a little star on his face. And highly doubt he's still alive today, because I bet you they sent him to slaughter after getting all the money they wanted off of him after breeding. So that's how the racing industry goes. The racing industry. This is Harper, and she is the 2016 Breyer Horse of the Year, and she is a dark bay and white pinto American paint mare, pinto-colored American paint mare with all white legs and a heart-shaped star fading into like a snippish stripe. And she looks like Coda, my late horse, because like she's got a white butt like him. His tail had black in it, some black in it, and he had like a similar marking like this. And the striping in his mane was similar too. Like, she just looks like him. It freaks me out. Makes me want to cry, so. But yeah, she's one of my faves. Then we have Liam, and he is the 2015 Breyer Horse of the Year. And he is a red roan quarter horse stallion, gelding really, but I have him as a stallion, with all white stockings and a big old blaze down his face. And look how shiny he is. He's shiny. He's really pretty. Then we have Spots, and he is the horse that came with the barrels. And he's in that because he's in that like that barrel racing pose. But he also could be like a cutting horse, because like cutting horses get down low, chasing them cows. Anyways, his name is Spots, and he is a I don't know what to describe this color, like a multicolored leopard Appaloosa gelding with a stripe down his face. But I have him as a stallion because what if I want a baby out of him one day? Like, we could buy him a baby. But yeah, he's really pretty. Then we've got the Sport Horse family set from Breyer, like the classic set, and this is Silver Bells. That's what I named her. She is a bay Dutch warm blood filly with a star on her forehead. A classic bay is what I mean. She's a classic bay color. Excuse me, but she's gonna be a jumper like her mama and her dada when she gets older. Wee, she's cute. Then we have Mom. This is Bluebells. She is Silverbell's mom, and she is a dun Dutch warm blood mare with a sock on her right back foot. Her left back foot. My apologies. And she is really pretty too. And like the markings, she's got similar markings to Yasmin because they both are like in the buckskin color family. She, on the other hand, is just a Grullo, and she's a dun. Like Spirit. But yeah, she's really pretty. And dun warm bloods or buckskin warm bloods are really rare. So she's one of the rarer colors. She's special. Then we have Champion, and he is a dark bay colored Dutch warm blood stallion with a stripe down his face with and a snip on his nose, as well as a sock on his back left. And he's gorgeous. He looks like chocolate. I want to eat him in my face. Don't eat me. I have a wife and kid. I'm not actually going to eat you. I don't eat horses. I'm against that. Good. That is the second shelf. Then we're going to meet another horse that she's actually my second favorite, and she's based off of a real horse. Her name is Pint Me a Pepto, and she is a black and white pinto colored American paint mare with all white feet and a spot on her booty. And in real life, oh wait, you already know her registered name. I just called her Oreo because look, she looks like an Oreo on her legs. And she is a cutting horse, an American paint cutting horse. She's in like, except she looks more like a reining horse. She's in like that reining horse pose. So, but yeah, she's one of my faves, and I have her as a barrel racer and a mom too. He is also based off of a real horse, and his name is Van Gogh. He is Picasso's son, and this is a real horse again. And in real life, he is a sorrel-colored chestnut, a sorrel pinto-colored Mustang stallion in real life. Now he's older, but this is when he was a yearling colt with a blaze on his face, a really unique kind of blaze. And yeah, he's really pretty. He is one of my favorites because I mean, just look at him in all of his glory. He's glorious. Oh.
He's glorious.
Anyway, I also forgot to say, I have him as an American paint because I want him and Oreo to be together. They're just cute. Then we have this little cutie, and she actually came with another horse, but I put them with Oreo because I thought they were cute together. Yes, her tail did break. I accidentally sat on her. And if you're wondering what this stuff is, it's glue. We tried to glue it back on, unsuccessful. So she's tailless, but that makes her even more special, so it's fine. Anyways, she is a sorrel pinto colored American paint filly with a blaze on her face. And her name is, I think, it isn't Cinnamon because we already have a, oh, well, her name is Cinnamon Cream. That's her name. Cinnamon Cream because she's cinnamon color with cream, like white. Anyways, she's a cute girl. Then we have the Connemara pony from the Best of British collection, but I have her as a white Arabian mare, and this is how an Arabian's face should look, people. To those overbreeding Arabian assholes, this is what an Arabian's face looks like. And her name is Pollen, and she is beautiful. She looks like she's jumping up, and you can also look like she's rolling. It's adorable. She's awesome. I love her. And then we have Pollen's little filly, and her name is Honeycomb, and she is a sorrel-colored Arabian filly with 3 stockings on her legs and a blaze on, like a big blaze marking on her face. It's kind of a blaze. And when she gets older, she's most likely to turn white, like, because both of her parents are white. But yeah. She's really cute, and she came in a separate set, and I put her with Pollen because she's cute with her. We then have Damien, I think that's his name, and her name, it's a her really, but I have him as her as a he. And have y'all ever heard of Breyer woodgrain? Well, basically in the 50s and 60s, Breyer made these horses, sculpted these horses that look like wood as home decor, and my Mimi had one. This is like the 1964 wood grain quarter horse with a molded halter, all white socks on her legs, and a star fading into a snip on her face. And I don't know what this necklace is, but anyways, she was my first Breyer, and she was given to me when I was way young. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have another horse based off of a real horse, and this is OS Ceremone RTI. Again, this is how an Arabian's face should look. A dark liver, almost black liver chestnut Arabian mare, and she's beautiful, and she's got a chip on her ear. A lot of my Breyers have chips on their ears because I play with them and rubbed because I played with her, but she's like really pretty. And like, this is how a true Arabian. At first I named her Flicka because in the 3rd Flicka movie she was an Arabian, but now it's back to her original name. This horse is also based off of a real horse who actually died on the 15th of August, I believe. It was Black Caviar. She was an Australian racing mare, and she is a black thoroughbred mare with no markings. And I renamed her Alaska, though, because I thought the name fit. But it's crazy knowing that Black Caviar is dead, so. Then we have Alaska's little colt, Flicka. Flicka is a black thoroughbred colt with dapples and a fate star on his head. My friend Miley resculpted a leg because it broke, and he has a sock on his feet, a half sock on his left front, and a half sock on his left back. So he's cute, the boy. Then we have a horse that came with a colt, and his name is King of the Wind. He's a liver chestnut Arabian stallion with a stripe on his face and 3 stockings, and this is not how an Arabian's face looks. I can't breathe. I can see that, buddy. Anyways, but yeah, his name is King of the Wind, and he's really pretty. Then we have Primrose, and she is a flaxen chestnut colored halflinger mare with all white feet, like stockings, and a blaze going down her face, and she is Gorgina. I remember exactly where I got her, which was at my local IFA. here we have the colt that came with King of the Wind, and I named him Prince of the Wind. And he is a liver chestnut halflinger. He is a liver chestnut halflinger Arabian cross, because I mean, I have Primrose as his mom, with the star on his forehead and 2 white stockings in the front. And he is adorable. Here we have a little Palomino quarter horse colt named Sunny, with no markings. Here we have Encore, a Palomino Mustang filly who's now a grown-up, with a blaze down her face and some freckles on her muzzle. And this is her as a baby. And here we have Cloud. These 2 are also from the Cloud's Encore set. And Cloud was a Palomino colored American Mustang stallion with a stripe going down his face, and I don't think he had any white legs. But so let me just tell you a little something cool. So all of these horses came in a set, and these are horses that live in my state of Wyoming. These are the wild Mustangs of Wyoming, and Cloud did die a while ago. I think he was like 28 years old and his body was found. He died of natural causes, of old age. He was old, 28 years old for a horse, so he lived a long, healthy life. But yeah, that's something I thought was really cool, that all of these horses live in Wyoming. Well, he did. May he rest in peace. But Encore's all grown up, and she's got a baby of her own. That's the second shelf. We're gonna get real small with the mini winnies into stablemates, and then we'll get into the other dark bars. So this little spotted one right here is Dottie. She's my sister's mini winnie that she got on Christmas this year, and she is a leopard. She is a leopard. Actually, we have her as a Knabstrupper. We have her as a Knabstrupper mare with no markings. Then this is Hope, and she is a chestnut colored American paint, a chestnut pinto American paint mare with a bald face. This is Colossa, and she is a bay pinto mare with all white legs and a star on her forehead. This is Aria, and she is a black and white leopard Appaloosa mare. This is Winter. She is I painted her, and she is a white Arabian mare with no white markings. This is Honey. She is a Palomino pinto colored Pinto-Wabian mare with a stripe down her face and all white legs. This is Santia. She is I think she's almost a liver chestnut colored Arabian mare with a sock on her front left. This is War Admiral. I painted him to look like War Admiral, and he is a dark, almost black thoroughbred stallion who was the 1934 Triple Crown winner, I believe. This is Blue, and this is Blue Jeans, sorry. He's a blue roan quarter horse stallion with a stocking on his back right. This is Tyson. I think it's Tyron. Yeah, Tyron. He is a gray blanket Appaloosa stallion with white socks on his front legs. This is Coda, and he is a bay pinto American paint stallion with all white legs and a striped blaze going down his face. This is Wisp, and he is a dappled gray Andalusian stallion with no markings. This guy is Calvados, and he is a buckskin Mustang stallion. This is Shamrock, and he is a smoky buckskin colored light, he looks more smoky buckskin to me. He is a smoky buckskin. A smoky buckskin colored American paint stallion with a blaze on his face and 3 stockings on his legs. This is Bud, and he is a red bay, they call it the Blood Bay, a Blood Bay Clydesdale stallion with all white legs. This is Boom. He is a spotted draft stallion with no markings. This is Rio, and he is a black and white pinto colored gypsy vanner with a stripe going down his face and all white legs. This is Cookies and Cream, and he is a flea-bitten gray draft horse stallion. I have him as a Persian, and he has no markings. And this guy is Buttercup. and he is a Palomino Shire stallion, or well, he looks more like a flaxen. He's a flaxen chestnut stallion with white socks and a star on his forehead. Then this is Big Blue, and he's a blue roan Shire stallion with white stocking on his front left and a white sock on his back right. Those are the little mini winnies. Now we got to look at them little stablemates. So this stablemate is a Shetland pony, I believe, and I named her. She's a blue roan. She's blue roan Shetland pony mare, and she has no markings, and her name is Minnie. We'll call her Minnie. This is Willow, and she's actually a repaint of MEEQ's saddlebred mare named Willow, and she is a liver chestnut saddlebred mare with a star on her forehead, a snip on her nose, and a stocking, 2 stockings on her front legs, and a sock on her back leg. This is a Grullo Tennessee walking horse mare with stockings on her back legs and a stripe going down her face, and we named her Gray. This is Quincy, and she is a quarter horse Andalusian cross, and a light, like a smoky buckskin colored, or bay. She looks more bay, a light bay colored Andalusian cross with a quarter horse with a stripe-ish going down her face and 2 stockings on her back legs. This is Queenie, and she is a buckskin. Wait, no, she's a red dun. She's a red dun quarter horse mare with socks on her front legs and stockings on her back legs, and then a star on her forehead. And then this is Encanto. Encanto is a light bay Andalusian stallion with 3 stockings on his legs and a star on his forehead, and he is the dad. These are the twins. They're black and white Mustang American paint crosses with same markings, all white legs and a stripe going down their face. Sage and Paige are their names. And then this is the mom. She is a chestnut colored Pinto Avian mare with a stripe down her face and all white legs, and we named her she is, I think, Ginger Snap. Then we have Bolt, and he is a Grullo Mustang Stallion. I know he's in the sliding quarter horse clothes, but I don't care. And he's got socks on his back legs, or stockings, and no face markings. This is Golden Dawn. He is a Palomino colored Sil Francis Stallion with a snip on his nose and a white stocking on his back right. This is Dippin' Dots. She is a Palomino Appaloosa Sil Francis, basically a blanket Sportaloosa filly with 3 stockings and a star on her face with a snip. This is Steps High. She is a black and white American Appaloosa mare with 3 stockings and a stripe down her face. This is a repaint Ruffian of the 1975 Triple Tiara winner. She's a dark, almost black bay with a stock on her right, on her left back, and then a star on her forehead. This is America. She is a chestnut colored, yeah, she seems like a chestnut colored American paint mare with a stripe going down her face and all white legs. This is Blondie, and she is a Palomino quarter horse mare with 2 stockings, one stocking and a blazish going down her face. This is Heartbreaker, and she is a bay quarter horse. I have her as a Hanoverian mare with no feet markings and a stripe going down her face. Then we have, I think her name is Autumn, and she is a light bay colored, with a broken ear, a light bay colored Sil Francis mare with all white legs and a star and snip on her face. And those are the lower half of the stablemates. Going back to big, and this is Trigger, or Cowboy. I think we named him His name is Cowboy. I'm sorry. This is Cowboy. And he is a Palomino quarter horse stallion with a star and snip on his face and all white stockings. And bro, look at that quarter horse ass. He's got that quarter horse booty. Quarter horses have a serious butt, and he's gorgeous. Here is another horse based off of a real horse named Chalk Chip. I'm not going to be able to get him out because he's going to make these all fall over. And he is a dark bay, almost black and white pinto American paint stallion with blaze on his face and all white legs. And he's, again, one of my favorites. This is the horse from the Black Beauty. I got him for my 15th birthday, I think. Pretty sure I did. He is a black, pretty sure a Seal Francis stallion with a star on his head and a sock on his right on his right front. But I renamed him to Dyer's Eve because I thought that was a cool name. Here we have my third ever Breyer. If you're wondering why I haven't mentioned my second Breyer, it's because it broke and I had to throw it away. But this is my third Breyer. She came with the Let's Go Riding English set. She's a Morgan mare, and her name is Britannia, and I had to fix her leg because it broke, and the super glue didn't work. And I never thought of the idea of using duct tape, so that's what I did, and so now she has a permanent cast on her leg. But it's fine. This is Skylar, and I think I can get her out without... No, I cannot. But she is a limited edition horse, and she is a dark bay American Appaloosa mare with a sock on her left, and a snip on her nose. And she's cute. I love her. This is another horse based off of a real horse, and her name is Cody. She is a liver chestnut American paint mare with 3 white legs and a big blaze going down her face. And I have her as a Chincoteague pony, but in real life, she does Western Pleasure. This is a real horse, again, and her name is Don't Look Twice, and she is a sorrel American quarter horse mare with 2 stockings on her legs and a lip marking, and she is a cutting horse. Then we have, but I have her as a thoroughbred, and then we have a Wonders Pride. He is a flaxen chestnut thoroughbred colt with all white legs, a star on his face, and a snip on his nose. This is the real life Encore, and this is how she looks when she grows up. This is how she looks as a grown up.
What the? Who are you?
I'm you 5 years from now.
Oh, darn it, we are smexy.
I know, right? Here we have another real life horse, and her name is Quinn, and she is a dapple gray Mustang mare with 2 socks, with actually some striping on her legs, and the Mustang brand. And in real life, her name is Quinn, and she is Elise Wallace is eventing Mustang Magic horse, but I have her as an Andalusian mare, and I named her Misty. And this is also a real life horse. He's probably older now, but his name is Tor, and he's actually Encore's colt. But I thought he and Misty would look good together, so I have him as Misty's yearling, and he is a black Andalusian colt with a star on his forehead. Okay, third shelf complete. Up here now. So this is Pepper. She is a Grula thoroughbred mare with no markings. This is Dakota. He is a bay pinto American paint colt with a blaze down his face and 3 stockings. This is his mom, Coco, and she is a liver chestnut pinto, a colored American paint mare with a bald face and 2 stockings. This is Lakota, and he is Dakota's dad, and he is a black and white American paint stallion with a blaze down his face and all white legs. This is Trigger, and Trigger, he is a Palomino appendix stallion with, all white feet and a stripe going down his face. And I named him after Trigger because, I mean, why not? He's an appendix like Trigger. This is Red Velvet, and she is a bay appendix Hanoverian filly with no markings except that little stocking on her front left. This is her mom, Fudge. Her name is Chocolate Fudge. And she is a dark bay Hanoverian mare with a stripe down her face and all white, well, almost all white feet. This is Siberica, and she is a red bay, a bay roan, what is she? Rocky Mountain horse with no markings. This is Ginger, and she is a chestnut Still Francis with a stripe down her face and all white legs. This is Peanut Buttercup, and she is a bay colored Nabstrooper mare with no markings. This is Cayenne. She is a red roan quarter horse mare with no markings except this star and a snip on her face. This is Galaxy, and she looks like she's black. That's just dust I'm looking at. She's a black quarter horse mare with 2 white feet and a snip on her nose. And this is actually a repaint of my mare Star, who in real life is a sorrel, but the model is a chestnut. Quarter horse mare with a stripe down her face and all 3 stockings, and I just wanted to do that. This is Chester, and he is a red dun quarter horse stallion with 2 socks and a stripe down a blaze down his face. This is Man O' War, and the he was born 1919. The 1922 Triple Crown winner with a star on his forehead and no feet markings, but in real life he's a sorrel. This is Chance. He's a liver chestnut Arabian stallion with a white sock on his leg. This is Aladdin. He is also a repaint, and he is a white Arabian stallion, no markings. This is Avalor, and I have him as a Andalusian stallion, a flea-bitten gray Andalusian stallion with 2 white stockings and a star on his nose, on his face. This guy is Snowman, and he is a Hanoverian flea-bitten gray stallion with no markings. This is Totilas. I know he doesn't look like Totilas, but I thought I'd just name him it to honor. And he is a Dutch warm-blood, black Dutch warm-blood stallion with 2 stockings and a stripe down his face. And there's another repaint, and his name is American Psycho. He is a black and white Nabstrooper stallion. This is Shadow Man, and he is I have him as a black forest horse with some markings. This is Maverick. He is a smoky buckskin Mustang stallion with a star on his face. This is Hachita, a repaint. Rainbow Dash, a repaint. This is, what's your name? No, his name is Xavier. Xavier, and he has a bald face and is a, like a smoky buckskin roan. This is Odin. Wait, no, his name is Loki. Loki, and he is a black Mustang stallion. This is Albron, and he is a Frisian stallion with no markings. This is Ambar, and he is a black Lipizzaner stallion with a star on his forehead. This is Odin, and he is a black Sail Francis with a star on his head and a stocking on his back leg. This is, what did we name you? Her name is Luna, and she is, at least that's her name. She is a liver chestnut Gypsy Vanner mare with all white legs and a big bald face. This is Apollon. He is a bay Clydesdale stallion with a blaze down his face, all white legs. And then this is Big Bertha, a dark bay Shire mare with white back legs and a blaze down her face. And those are the rest of the stable mates. All right, final countdown. This is Lightning, and he is a light dapple gray Shire stallion with a blaze down his face and all white legs. This is based off of a real horse. His name is SBH Phoenix, and he is a Clydesdale stallion with a bald blaze down his face and all white legs. He's a silver bay. This is Flames, and he is a light bay Pinto Gypsy Vanner stallion with all white legs and a bald face. This is another real horse, and his name is Harley, and he is a spotted draft horse, stallion with a white sock on his leg. This is my favorite horse, and he's based off a real horse as well. His name is Picasso, and he was a wild Mustang, a bay Pinto colored American Mustang with 2 white front feet and a very beautiful blaze on his face. But the reason, and this is exactly the reason why he is my favorite. Look at him. He's glorious.
He's beautiful.
And since he's rearing, you can make it look like he's rolling. Amazing. But yeah, I have him as an American paint because why the hell not? This is Spirit. He is from the Spirit Riding Free, and he is a buckskin stallion with a blaze on his face and no feet markings. This is another horse based off of a real horse, and his name is Pepto Boonsmall. He is a red roan quarter horse cutting stallion with a blaze down his face and 3 white markings, 2 stockings, and a sock. Here's another real life horse, and he is Latigo Dunnett out of Hollywood Dunnett, which makes him, Jasmine and Gunner, my 2 horses, half brother. And he is a chocolate palomino quarter horse stallion who does trick roping, and he has no markings other than a star on his forehead. This is Secretariat. He is the 1973 Triple Crown winner and is a sorrel thoroughbred stallion with a star fading into a stripe and 3 stockings on his legs. This is Alejandro, and he is a dapple gray Andalusian stallion with no markings. And then this is Nectar, and he is a white, or he's actually, this guy's also based off a real horse, by the way, and he's also based off a real horse. His name is Nectar, but he is used as Thunder, who is actually the mascot of the Denver Broncos. And he is a white Arabian stallion with no markings. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic video and my Breyer Collection Tour, because I've been collecting for a long time. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like by punching the like button right in the face, and I really appreciate it if you smash the red subscribe button and ding the notification bell to become part of the family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Bye!